It's allocation day at Van Isle Labradoodles today for the Cafe Noir litter. So other than picking up your puppy from us, this is the most exciting day for the families. And it's a bittersweet day for us because it's our day of giving our puppies to their new families. So we're going to start with Green Collar. Green Collar Boy is now known as Poco, which means a little in Spanish. And Poco is going to be moving to Vancouver, where he is going to join his family of 5. We have a mom, a dad, and 3 kids for him to be growing up with. And Poco has a Spanish name because he's going to be doing a lot of traveling to Mexico. His family are really lucky and have a vacation home in Mexico, and Poco is going to be joining them there for all of their vacations. So they needed a dog that obviously was going to be great for traveling, terrific with the kids, and a wonderful companion for the adults as well. The boys wanted to have a puppy they could play fetch with as well as snuggling. All 5 members of Poco's family wanted snuggling. So Poco is a great traveler. He really enjoys going out and seeking out new adventures. He's curious and inquisitive. He's very confident and super adaptable. So he's going to be just great when he goes on his trips to Mexico. He's also already showing us signs of enjoying playing fetch. He's a curious puppy. He's lively, so he'll be great with the boys as well as snuggling up at night to watch a movie with everybody. So that's Poco and his new family. Next, we're just going to trade puppies here with Taylor. And there we go. And the next puppy that we have here is Light Blue Collar Boy. And Light Blue Collar Boy is now Joey. Hi, Joey. And Joey is going to be going to live in Langley. And Joey is going to have a job. Joey is going to be working every day with his new mom from home. And so what his parents asked from him was to have a puppy that was really adaptable. So some days he would be nice and quiet and happy to work in the office with mom while she does paperwork. He would also be really eager to meet all of the people that come to her door regularly with deliveries and go in the car with her and meet suppliers and clients and travel all around the area. So Mr. Light Blue Collar, now Joey, just fits that bill perfectly. He's also a puppy who's going to bring a big smile to his new parents' face. They recently lost both of their dogs, and so Joey is going to be the one that brings that light back into their lives again. And Joey also is excellent at forming strong, loyal bonds in a fairly quick manner. So Joey's dad is often away from home from his work, but we don't think there'll be any problem with him forming a strong attachment to him despite him being absent from home on a regular basis. Joey is just a perfect little fit for this family from Langley. So that is our little Joey boy off to Langley. And next we're going to take a look at, oh, here we go, sweetheart. Thanks, Taylor. Hey, do baby. Next we have Brown Collar Boy. Brown Collar Boy is now Max. And Max is going to be going to Coquitlam, where he's going to live. And he is going to have a lovely family, including his own new BFF, Ben. He and Ben are going to grow up together. So for this family, what we needed was a puppy who was very confident, loves other dogs as well as other children, is intuitive, gentle, and knows when to be lively and know when to be calm. So Max is going to be going to daycare on a regular basis. So that was the reason we needed him to have a good, strong ability with other dogs. And he, of course, is going to be growing up with Ben, and they're going to be best friends. And so we needed a dog who was great with a younger child. So we think that he's fit that bill really well. We know he'll be quite successful at daycare. He's a highly intuitive puppy. He's well able to read signs from people and understand when he should be ready to go out and play and when he should be ready to sit down and have some snuggles. So we expect this to be a great friendship between Ben and Max. Now we're going to look at the next puppy. And here we have Mr. Orange Collar. Hello, sweetheart. Mr. Orange Collar is now Toby. And Toby is staying right here on Vancouver Island and going to live in Victoria with his new family. Toby is joining a large family with 3 children, and all 3 children are younger. So they needed somebody who was playful, enjoyed playing fetch, and also able to settle down when need be, to snuggle up with the kids and to be gentle with them. And we also chose Toby for another reason, in that he's the largest puppy in our litter, and that gives him just the pure physical strength to be able to withstand 3 young children who are going to be mulling him with love and attention. And if one of them wants to dress him up, now that'll be okay with Toby too. He's really a tolerant puppy. So Toby is a very gentle soul with lots of fun and adventure in his spirit. He's a loving dog. He loves to be cuddled, and he really, really is attracted to young children. In all of the times that he was exposed to young children, Toby was the one who gravitated to them the most. So I think this is going to be a great adventure for everybody and very successful. So that's Toby. Now we're going to move on to our next puppy here. We'll just do a switch here with Taylor. Thanks, Taylor. And this is Red Collar. Red Collar is now Theo, or Theodore. And that name was picked because his new mom saw a teddy bear not too long ago, and so Teddy is Theodore, is Theo, thus his name, because he is just like a teddy bear. And Theo is the first puppy that we have from Van Isle Doodles who's going to go and live in Winnipeg. He is going to go to Manitoba, and he is going to join a family where they already have a dog who is 2.5 years old. So what we needed for this family was a puppy who was a nice, calm, quiet puppy, a little bit independent, able to spend some time at home alone with just another dog for company while mom is out busy doing things, and a puppy who would respect an older dog in the home and adapt well to that. So Theo is just a great dog for that. Theo really enjoys spending time with the other dogs and is always very respectful. Theo never attempts to be the boss or to take over from the other dogs, so he's going to do just great with the puppy that's already in the family who's 2.5 years old. He's also going to spend some time with a fair number of teenage children, and that's the age group he prefers. Theo tends to gravitate more to older children and to adults, so we think this is going to be a really successful match. So that's Theo. Now, next puppy up is going to be, hello, beautiful. Hello, sweetheart. This is the very pretty peach collar girl who's now named Juno. And I'm very jealous of Juno because she gets to go and live in BC's playground on the west coast of Vancouver Island in Ucluelet. Talk about a beautiful place to live. And Juno is another working dog for us. She's going to go to work with her mom and spend the day in the office. She'll be meeting lots of people there. And then at lunch and after work, she gets to go and run through the beaches and the parks that are all through Ucluelet and Tofino. So what we were looking for here was a puppy who was very adaptable, able to be quiet, relates well to new people, enjoys the water, and is just a really sweet, loving companion. And that's what we have here in Miss Juno. She has shown us right from the beginning that she's fond of the water. She's a little bit more of an independent dog, a little bit more reserved. So she prefers people to other dogs. She's often been off by herself in the litter, doing her own thing and doing that very happily. So we know she's going to be great in the office and greeting all the people who come in. I'm sure that the park office is going to have an increase in visitors once Juno arrives there. And we know she's really going to enjoy her time at the beach in Ucluelet. So that is where our beautiful Juno girl is going. And now we have Dark Blue Collar Boy. Dark Blue Collar Boy is the only puppy who's yet to be named, and he's going to go and live in Delta. Now, Dark Blue Collar Boy has a retired couple for his family, so he is going to get lots of attention and be the focus of their lives. So what we were looking for this family was a dog who was a little bit quieter, quite snuggly, easy to train, and really just an adaptable puppy who wasn't demanding on any front. And that is what Dark Blue Boy is. He is the sweetest soul. He's very gentle. He's ever so kind and entirely adaptable. He's not a high energy dog. He enjoys going out for a walk, so he's going to keep his new parents active, but he's not the type of dog who's going to want to go and run for miles and play fetch for hours on end. And he absolutely loves having his snuggle time. And you'll see he makes excellent eye contact. He's very aware of what the humans in his life are doing, and he's going to be a dream and a real breeze to train. I expect he'll be at the top of his little puppy class. So that's the dark blue collar boy who's waiting for his name. Now up next, we have the two puppies from the litter who are going to become breeding dogs. And first is Pink Collar Girl. Now we've named her MJ. All of the puppies' registered names for the litter are related to coffee because the litter is called Café Noir. And because it has a French name, we gave them all French names for coffee, except for this one. And she is going to be Milky Java, thus MJ. So that's her name. And MJ is going to go and live in a guardian home for us in Shawnigan Lake. So she's not going to be too far away from us. She's going to be pretty close to us, and she's going to just have a wonderful time with this young couple. This is one of the two breeding dogs that we selected from Van Isle Doodles and the Café Noir litter. And this little fellow is going to be traveling all the ways to Rhode Island to be a stud dog prospect for Ocean State Labradoodles. And his name is Elvis. His registered name is going to be Van Isle's Island Boy. That's what his breeder chose to name him. But his guardian family has picked the call name of Elvis. So this little fellow has quite a trip ahead of him. Taylor's going to be flying out with him on the 11th of March. And lucky us, she's going to be bringing back a little boy from Ocean State Labradoodles who we've traded with, and he is going to join our breeding program. So the reason why this little fellow was picked was mostly because of his temperament. Stephanie from Ocean State was looking for a puppy who was soulful and had a lot of calm mannerisms and was just the cutest little boy in the group. So that's how he got chosen. He also is really well matched to the breed standard for Australian Labradoodles. So we hope he's going to enjoy a long and fruitful career as a wonderful and prolific stud at Ocean State Labradoodles. And the other puppy that we have left in the litter, who is the other breeding dog, is Miss Pink Collar Girl. There we go. And Pink Collar Girl is going to be a breeding girl for us. And we've named her MJ. All the dogs have registered names in the litter that have to do with coffee. It's the Café Noir litter, so they all have French names for different types of coffee, except for Ocean State's dog. And then this little monkey, she has an English name, and hers is Van Isle's Milky Java. We picked that name because she's a sable, not a chocolate, and she looks a little bit milky right now. Her coat is going to change color and be a lighter brown than everybody else, and probably morph out into a golden caramel color. So we are going to call her MJ for Milky Java. And her guardians are Craig and Anna, and they live in Shawnigan Lake. They're a lovely young couple. They have great schedules so that MJ isn't going to be left home alone. She'll be with one parent or the other. They have a great little pet sitter lined up who's a young girl who lives near to them. So MJ's got an awesome temperament. She's really outgoing. She's very friendly. She absolutely adores children. Anna is thinking of maybe taking her to school with her, where I think she would be in her element as she loves kids. She's a little bit of a mischief monkey, but she's also really calm and full of love and snuggles. So she's about a mid-energy type girl. And that's all the puppies from the litter. So that completes the allocation for the puppies, and the next step in the process is for the families to come and pick their little Labradoodles up from us. And that is a really exciting day. So we hope you've enjoyed watching the videos for the Café Noir puppies. We've really enjoyed this litter. We're sad that it's Oshana's retirement litter, but she certainly has left us with a beautiful girl here to continue her lines with. We hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and we hope you're subscribed to our channel so you can keep current with all of our other litters and other news that's coming up soon. Thanks so much for watching.